I'm going to try to make you a short video of the software package. Try to keep it short and simple. It's going to get pretty lengthy though. The software does a lot of different stuff. We're going to go into job setup first. This is where you set the customer information up at, the blade type information, diameter of the prop, the desired pitch, the design pitch, leading edge trim, trailing edge trim. That's what you want to eliminate from the calculations of each radii when it's calculating the pitch. Left hand, right hand, four blade, knob rail, comments, customer information, shop job ID, the classifications, how many radii you want to scan. We can scan up to 7 radii. We can scan up to 7 blades. That's all the job setup. Then we can go into the blade results. These are the blade results. Shows you all the pitches of all 4 blades. Blade average pitch, radii average, and then down here you can change it from, whichever blade you want to look at. Now here we're looking at blade 3. These are the radii, 7 radii. Shows you the desired pitch, what the actual pitch is when you scan it, and how long or the length of the radii itself. You can come on down here and it just breaks it on down into 4 locals of that particular radii. We can go to the 80% radius, and it'll break it down into desired pitch for that local, what the actual pitch is, and what the length of that local is, 3.08 inches long. Lots of information here. This is all the numerical data. You can go on up here and go into the tracking results, squareness results, which compares everything back to blade 1, rake results, which gives you 3 different rake lines on each individual blade. You got a leading edge, a center line rake, and a trailing edge rake. ISO results, your typical bar charts, everybody knows about. Line plots, everybody knows about. Pitch comparison is, it breaks it down into the pitch of the locals, so you can really show the difference between the different blades at different radii on this pitch comparison. It all shows it on one screen. Tracking is the same way in the 3D plot. The manual controls, this is what's pretty unique to this particular software, because I ain't never seen this on nobody else's equipment, but I grew up on a typical drop gauge, so that's what these manual controls are. Typical drop gauge. I can come here, set home, release it. I can jog one way or another. I can jog all the way to the next blade. In other words, what I'm saying when I say that is I can jog out to a particular location on the blade, select that location. This is a touch screen, by the way. I can select that location, and I can move down ever how far I want and select that location, and it'll calculate the pitch. You can do that randomly anywhere on the blade you want. I can also go to this blade, set home, and it zeroes my angle out, and I can tell it to go clockwise, a whole blade clockwise, and it's going to move 90 degrees and show you what your laser height is, so you can compare blade to blade relatively quick. And you can manually move it too. You don't necessarily have to jog it. I can manually move this thing. Say I'm at 90 degrees, 9.98. I can actually, I got to release the motor, but I can actually move it back to that location manually. I'm at 9.92. But these are live readings. That's what angle it is off of 0, and you can set 0 anywhere you want. This is the radii that you're at, and this is the laser live reading. Lots of information here. You can do a lot of different things with it. You can set memory, like if you're trying to work out a particular blade to a particular pitch, you can set several random locations and always recall them quickly on those particular blades. And and calculate the pitch as you're working it out. But that's the brief overview of it. There's a lot of other things here. Reports, it'll scan out and print out all kind of reports. You can email documents. You can actually have your customer connect to the computer remotely and look at what you're doing in this software. It's pretty wild stuff. But anyway, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to call. Thanks.